So I just found out Kamen Rider Decade only has 30 or 31 episodes in it. So I make video now.
I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know.
So apparently Kamen Rider Decade is complicated. I feel so white doing this. Because apparently the beginning chunk of Kamen Rider Decade was good. Then like once it started to end, it got bad. What am I doing with my hands? I actually, so far I kind of like it. I'm on the... I just finished the Agito arc. I'm about to start the Deno arc. I got the release. So... Decade is, I honestly forgot if I said this already or not. Kamen Rider Decade is the shortest Kamen Rider series, at least in Heisei, as far as my knowledge is. It's also the 10th anniversary of Heisei, because yeah, this came out in 2009, so I think Heisei, I think the rights to Heisei happened in 1999. Then before I film further, I forgot to mention Kamen Rider Decade is the 10th anniversary of the Heisei generation, but it's also the ending of phase 1 of Heisei generation. I know I'm explaining this horribly. That's why there's going to be an icon to History of Decade somewhere, because whenever I record these, the footage always alters. So if I point here, it's probably going to go there. If I point here, it's probably going to go there. So I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Bakugan Battle Brawl. So I kind of like it that his Henshi thing is like with cards. I also really like his catchphrase. So at first I kind of didn't like the secondary rider for Decade, but then the way he henshis I actually found kind of cool, and his like Kamen Rider, like with some Kamen Riders, his suit kind of grew on me, so now I like it. The only thing that bothers me are the shoulder pads. Like, what's the point of these? And before I forget to mention this, some of the facts are true with other Kamen Riders, but the actor for Kamen Rider Decade was actually a big fan of Kamen Rider before he became one, and he tries to make as many cameos as he can. So that's why he's in a lot of crossovers. So I don't want to get copyrighted, even though I might be. So I'm going to talk for this part. Kamen Rider Decade travels through alternate dimensions to look for that said dimension's Kamen Rider and unlock their powers in these cards. The main card is so he can henshi into them like this. Like this. He just looks the same, just with a different, but with his belt. Another card is to unlock the Form Rider card. Like this. And then the other one for the final attack rider. Like this. See ya. Sorry, O's was the first Kamen Rider I ever saw, so I'm used to that. And there's technically 2 of these called the Final Form Riders. One where he makes them turn into stuff like that, which is interestingly cool and weird. So I couldn't find the clip, but there's also another Final Form where he can transform into them, or this happens. I'm not on that part, so I don't know what this is called. Where he has the other riders transform to the final form. And during Heisei's 20th anniversary and Decade's 10th anniversary, he got a Neo Deco Driver with the Heisei Phase 2 cards and abilities. I've been planning to make a video on this belt as well, so I might do that soon. The only thing he doesn't have is like the final form riders to make them turn into other stuff. And in a recent Decade and ZO crossover special, or whatever you want to call it, he got a new final form There's probably an argument to if this is canon or not, but I'm saying it's canon because it looks really cool. The only thing that's bothering me is the helmet. And I'm actually going to make a theory on this video with this form as well. That is the end of this video. As always, I will leave a link to watch Kamen Rider Decade, and I'll have an icon to a proper video of Decade somewhere up here. Bye and have a nice day.
Take to the skies, go prove yourself and